Hey everyone, and welcome back to BodyBite Insights. I'm so glad you're here for another deep dive into the fascinating world of your health. Today we're talking about something super important, your heart. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our previous episode, The Silent Killers of Our Cardiovascular System, where we explored some sneaky ways your heart health might be at risk. The link is in the description. Now, let's get to the heart of the matter. Literally. We're diving deep into the 5 warning signs of a heart attack. Recognizing these signs could mean the difference between life and death. So listen up, BodyBite Insights fam, because this information is absolutely crucial. Remember, I'm not a medical professional, but I'm passionate about sharing this vital knowledge with you. So, grab a glass of water, get comfy, and let's learn how to keep those tickers ticking strong. Let's talk about the big chest discomfort. You know that feeling, right? Like an elephant decided to take a nap on your chest, or someone squeezing your heart with a vice grip. That heavy pressure, that tightness, that aching feeling right in the center of your chest. That's your body trying to tell you something's not right. Now, this discomfort can feel different for everyone. Some people describe it as a crushing sensation, others as a burning pain. It might feel like fullness or just plain old discomfort. The key here is the duration. If you're experiencing any kind of chest discomfort that lasts for more than a few minutes, or if it goes away and keeps coming back, don't ignore it. That's a major red flag. Think of it like this. Your heart is like a house, and chest pain is the smoke alarm blaring. You wouldn't ignore a blaring smoke alarm, would you? You'd investigate, call for help if you needed it, and take action. That's exactly how you need to treat chest discomfort. It's your body's alarm system, telling you something's up. Now I know what you're thinking, but what if it's just heartburn or indigestion? And you know what? It very well could be. But here's the thing, you don't want to take that chance. When it comes to your heart, it's always better to err on the side of caution. So, if you're experiencing any kind of persistent chest discomfort, especially if it's accompanied by any of the other warning signs we're going to talk about, don't wait. Don't hesitate. Call an ambulance immediately. Your heart will be so thankful to you. Now, folks, let's talk about another sneaky symptom that often gets brushed off, shortness of breath. We've all been there, right? Huffing and puffing after climbing a flight of stairs or chasing after the kids. It's normal to feel a little winded after exertion. But what we're talking about here is different. It's that sudden inability to catch your breath. That feeling like you're suffocating even when you're just sitting still. This shortness of breath can creep up on you out of nowhere, and it can be absolutely terrifying. And here's the thing, shortness of breath often goes hand in hand with chest discomfort, but not always. Sometimes it can be the only symptom of a heart attack, especially in women. That's why it's so important to pay attention to your body and recognize when something feels off. Think about it this way. Your heart and lungs work together like a duo of ice skaters, executing lifts, throws, and other challenging elements in perfect harmony. Your heart pumps blood to your lungs where it picks up oxygen and then pumps that oxygen-rich blood back out to the rest of your body. When your heart isn't getting enough oxygen, it can't function properly, and that can lead to shortness of breath. So, if you're suddenly struggling to breathe, especially if it's accompanied by chest discomfort or any of the other warning signs we're discussing, don't brush it off as fatigue or just being out of shape. Call for help immediately. Remember, folks, your breath is a precious gift. Don't take it for granted. All right, folks, we've talked about chest discomfort and shortness of breath. Now, let's talk about the sneaky ways heart attack symptoms can radiate to other parts of your body. Because here's the thing, sometimes a heart attack doesn't feel like a heart attack at all. Imagine this. You're experiencing pain or discomfort in your left arm. Or maybe it's both arms. Or maybe it's your back, your neck, your jaw, or even your stomach. You might brush it off as muscle strain, indigestion, or just a bad case of the Mondays. But what if I told you that these seemingly unrelated aches and pains could actually be warning signs of a heart attack? It sounds crazy, right? But it's true. The nerves that branch out from your heart and those that branch out from other areas of your upper body sometimes send signals along the same pathways. So, when your heart is in distress, your brain might misinterpret those signals as coming from somewhere else entirely. Think of it like this. Your body is a complex communication network, and sometimes the wires get crossed. Just because you feel pain in your jaw doesn't necessarily mean you have a dental problem. It could be your heart sending out an SOS signal. Therefore, BodyBite Insights fam. If you're experiencing any kind of pain or discomfort in your upper body, especially if it's accompanied by chest discomfort, shortness of breath, or any of the other warning signs we're discussing, don't ignore it. Get it checked out. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Alright, BodyBite fam, let's talk about two more sneaky symptoms that often get overlooked: nausea and lightheadedness. We've all felt queasy or dizzy at some point, right? Maybe you ate something that disagreed with you or stood up too fast. It's normal to feel a little off every now and then, but when these symptoms come on suddenly and intensely, especially in conjunction with other warning signs, it's time to sit up and take notice. Nausea, that overwhelming urge to vomit, and lightheadedness, that feeling like you might faint, can be signs that your heart isn't getting enough blood flow. Think of it like this. Your body is a finely tuned machine, and when one part isn't working properly, it can throw the whole system out of whack. When your heart is struggling to pump blood effectively, it can lead to a drop in blood pressure, which can cause you to feel nauseous and dizzy. And here's another thing to watch out for: cold sweats. You know that clammy, chilled feeling you get when you're nervous or scared? Well, that same sensation can also occur during a heart attack. It's your body's way of trying to cool down when it's under stress. So, BodyBite fam, if you're experiencing nausea, lightheadedness, or cold sweats, especially if these symptoms are accompanied by chest discomfort, shortness of breath, or any of the other warning signs we've discussed, don't ignore them. These are not just passing feelings. They could be your body's way of telling you that something is seriously wrong. Alright, BodyBite fam, let's talk about a symptom that's often brushed off as just being too busy or stressed out: unusual fatigue. We've all been there, right? Those days when you can barely drag yourself out of bed, when even the smallest tasks feel like monumental efforts. It's normal to feel tired from time to time, especially in our fast-paced world. But what we're talking about here is different. It's that bone-deep exhaustion, that overwhelming feeling of weariness that comes on suddenly and lingers for days, even when you're getting enough sleep. It's the kind of fatigue that makes it hard to concentrate, hard to function, hard to even put one foot in front of the other. And here's the thing: unusual fatigue can be a particularly sneaky symptom of a heart attack, especially in women. In fact, studies have shown that many women who experience heart attacks report feeling unusually tired in the days and weeks leading up to the event. Now, I know what you're thinking, but Dr. Lee, I'm always tired. How am I supposed to know if it's serious? And you know what? That's a valid concern. But here's the key: pay attention to your body and trust your instincts. If you're experiencing a level of fatigue that's out of the ordinary for you, especially if it's accompanied by any of the other warning signs we've discussed, don't ignore it. Think of it like this: your body is constantly sending you signals, trying to communicate what it needs. Fatigue is one of those signals. It's your body's way of telling you to slow down, to rest, to conserve energy. And sometimes it's a warning sign that something more serious is going on. So BodyBite fam, if you're experiencing unusual fatigue, especially if it's persistent or accompanied by any of the other warning signs we've discussed, don't brush it off. Talk to your doctor. Get it checked out. Your heart will thank you for it. Wow, we covered a lot of ground today. BodyBite Insights fam. We explored the 5 major warning signs of a heart attack, from the classic chest discomfort to the sneakier symptoms like nausea, dizziness, and fatigue. Remember, recognizing these signs early and seeking immediate medical attention can mean the difference between life and death. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these warning signs were you already familiar with? And were there any that surprised you? Let's get a conversation going in the comments below. Sharing information and raising awareness is so important when it comes to heart health. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe to BodyBite Insights for more informative videos about your health and well-being. And remember, folks, listen to your body, trust your instincts, and never hesitate to seek medical attention if something doesn't feel right. Until next time, stay healthy and stay informed.